Okay, so you've done it to this, the third slide of your final project in the best class in school. Congratulations on that. Shall we get started on the third one? Let's do this. Let's go always to office.com. And remember, we're not interested in PowerPoint anymore because we're actually working on one that we are calling My Final Project Socials. When I open it, I'm going to go a bit faster now because you're supposed to know how to do these things. I'm going to add a new slide. And as always, I'm going to use the blank slide. Perfect. Oops, I got this problem. Well, what can I do now, Sergio, because the order of my slides are not in the correct way? Well, I could just grab this with my mouse and actually move it to the bottom. If you just grab it with your mouse, left click, and then drag it to the bottom, then your order will be restored. Okay, so now I have this picture, this blank slide here. Let's begin to build it. First, I'm going to open my folder with all the pictures that I have, and I'm going to go with this one that's called America. This is a good, nice picture that gives me a nice big view of America. As always, we close the designer. We don't like it. We don't appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go a bit bigger because I don't want this to show up in my slide. So I'm just going to push the picture a bit longer. Now you can see that just by looking at this, I have a big white space here. Let's take care of that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy paste my blue background here, and then I'm just gonna push it a bit so that it covers the white part of it. Now I need a title for this. Again, I'm going to bring the title from another slide and just share it here. I'm going to move it accordingly, and then I'm going to write in it, natives begin populating. Okay, so what does populating mean? It means that they start to cover all the area of the Americas, from Alaska down to Canada, the United States, Mexico, Central America, and South America, which we cannot see here. But let's make the effect be here. Again, I'm going to go to my favorite caveman here, and I'm going to drop them in here, and I'm going to make them kind of small so that that's the way that it looks. Now, I'm going to start making copies of this because I need them to be all over the place. So as always, I choose them, or I click on them and then click Control C followed by Control V, and I have a copy of them. Now I'm going to move these to here. Now I don't need to click Control C anymore. Just by clicking Control V, I'm going to get another copy. Okay, I'm going to put these around here. I'm going to put another around here, 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 and you can get the idea of what I'm doing, right? Let's go with Mexico. Here in Central America, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them even smaller so that they don't cover as much. And you can see them there. Now I'm going to go Control C, Control V so that I copy the small ones. I can get them in here. And ladies and gentlemen, I have my populated area now. But I would like them to show up in some type of appearing manner so that I can have the idea that, oh, they're growing in size. Now, I'm going to use my animations here. And what I'm going to do is now I'm going to use the one that's called fade. And I'm just going to fade each one of these. Again, the number appears. That means that you have animated this one. Then I'm going to animate this second one. I'm going to click on it, animations, then click here on this arrow so that I get more options. And under the option entrance, I'm going to click fade again. I have my number 2 animation. Now, I will do the same thing for the rest of my populating natives. So let me make this very quick. I'm going to forward the video so that you don't have to be waiting for the same action and being bored. Here we go. And we have animated all of them. In total, there were 13, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 groups of my cavemen, which will give the idea that this has been populated. Let's check out how the effect goes. Let's play our presentation. Give it a second to load. Okay, we have this. And then when you start either hitting enter or clicking on the presentation or with the right arrow, then you can see that we get the idea. Oh my God, they're growing in size and they're taking over all of this territory. Congratulations, you have achieved your third slide. I believe you're ready for the fourth.